Sexual pleasure is a complex, nuanced experience, especially for women. While male orgasms tend to be more predictable and straightforward, female orgasms are layered, varied, and often misunderstood. For many men, understanding how female pleasure works can seem like decoding an intricate puzzle. However, once you grasp the fundamentals and nuances of female orgasms, your intimacy and connection with your partner can deepen significantly. This article will delve into the science, psychology, and emotional aspects of female orgasms. It will also break down different types of orgasms, common myths, emotional triggers, and what men can do to become more attuned lovers. If you truly care about pleasing your partner, not just physically but also emotionally and mentally, this comprehensive guide is for you. The clitoris, the powerhouse of female pleasure. The clitoris is the most sensitive erogenous zone in the female body. What many don't know is that it's not just the small nub you can see externally, it's actually a much larger organ. The visible part, the glans, is just the tip of the iceberg. The internal structure includes two legs called crura and two bulbs that surround the vaginal opening. The clitoris contains over 8,000 nerve endings, more than any other part of the human body. Its sole purpose is pleasure. Unlike the penis, it's not involved in urination or reproduction. It exists only to make her feel good. The G-spot, myth or magic? The G-spot, located a couple of inches inside the vagina on the front wall, is another source of pleasure. While some women experience intense orgasms through G-spot stimulation, others may not feel much at all. It's not a magic button for everyone, but when it works, it can lead to deep, full-body orgasms. The vagina and cervix. Though the vaginal canal is often romanticized as the main site of female pleasure, it's less sensitive than the clitoris. However, with proper stimulation, the vagina can be incredibly responsive. Cervical orgasms, although rare, can be extremely powerful and emotionally intense for some women. There is no one-size-fits-all when it comes to female pleasure. Here are the major types of orgasms women can experience. This is the most common and accessible type. It often involves direct or indirect stimulation of the clitoris and can be achieved through hand, mouth, or sex toys. Many women need clitoral stimulation to reach orgasm, even during penetrative sex. Less common, these occur from stimulation of the vaginal walls, especially the G-spot. It often takes deep emotional trust and arousal to reach this kind of orgasm. Often resulting in female ejaculation, G-spot orgasms are intense and may involve a release of fluid. Achieving this usually requires consistent and firm pressure on the G-spot with fingers or a cur. Cervical orgasms happen through deep penetration and require immense emotional and physical connection. For many women, it's a spiritual experience. Blended orgasm. This occurs when two or more erogenous zones are stimulated simultaneously, like the clitoris and G-spot, leading to a more intense, layered orgasm. Some women can climax purely from nipple stimulation. This is due to the connection between the nipples and the genital sensory nerves. Mental or fantasy orgasm. Yes, women can orgasm just from thoughts or intense emotional stimulation. These are rare but real and usually happen during masturbation or in dreams. The psychology behind the female orgasm. Emotional safety. Women are more likely to orgasm when they feel emotionally safe and relaxed. Fear, stress, or discomfort can completely block the pathway to pleasure. For many women, being mentally and emotionally turned on is just as important as physical stimulation. Confidence and self-esteem. A woman's comfort with her body and her partner plays a huge role in her ability to experience orgasm. Men who create an affirming, non-judgmental space tend to see more success in the bedroom. Foreplay isn't optional. For men, arousal can happen in seconds. For women, it's a slower build. Skipping foreplay is one of the most common mistakes. Kissing, touching, whispering, and eye contact are not extras, they are essentials. What women secretly wish men knew. It's not a race. Rushing through sex is a major turn-off. Women enjoy the build-up, the teasing, and the journey. Slowing down allows her body to catch up with her mind. Don't focus only on the orgasm. While reaching climax is wonderful, it's not the only goal. The pressure to orgasm can actually make it harder for her to let go. Focus on the experience, not just the result. Every woman is different. What worked for your ex may not work for your current partner. Communication is key. Ask her what she likes, and listen without ego. Aftercare matters. Sex doesn't end at orgasm. Cuddling, talking, or simply holding each other afterward reinforces emotional intimacy. It makes her feel valued and loved. Common myths about female orgasms. Women always orgasm from penetration. In reality, only about 25% of women orgasm from vaginal intercourse alone. Most need clitoral stimulation. If she doesn't orgasm, she's not attracted to you. Not true. Orgasming isn't always easy or guaranteed. It has more to do with comfort, mood, and technique than physical attraction. Bigger is better. Pleasure isn't about size, it's about connection, technique, and rhythm. In fact, some women prefer average or smaller sizes because they cause less discomfort. Loud moans orgasm. Not always. Some women moan to express pleasure, but others might do it because they think it's expected. Real orgasms can be quiet, loud, or somewhere in between. Oral sex, when done right, can be intensely pleasurable. Focus on the clitoris, use your tongue in slow, circular motions, and pay attention to her responses. Variety in rhythm and pressure helps keep the experience exciting. Use of hands. Fingering, when done gently and with attention, can stimulate both the clitoris and G-spot. Trimmed nails, clean hands, and plenty of lube are essential. Communication. Talk to her before, during, and after sex. Ask what she likes, what feels good, and what she'd like to try. Verbal and nonverbal feedback is gold. Introduce vibrators or other toys into your sex life as a way to explore more pleasure, not as a replacement. Many women find it easier to orgasm with a toy's consistent stimulation. Barriers to orgasm, why she might struggle. Stress and anxiety. Mental preoccupations can block arousal. If her mind is racing with work or personal stress, pleasure can be elusive. Body image issues. A woman who feels insecure about her body might not fully let go. Compliments and reassurance go a long way. Hormonal changes. Menopause, childbirth, or even monthly cycles can affect sensitivity and desire. Patience and adaptability are key medical conditions. Issues like vaginismus, endometriosis, or past trauma can affect a woman's ability to enjoy sex. Encourage her to see a professional if pain or anxiety persist. How to be a better lover. Be curious, not cocky. Always approach sex with curiosity and humility. Just because you've had past success doesn't mean you know her body. Learn her cycle. Hormones affect arousal and sensitivity. Being aware of where she is in her cycle can help tailor your approach. Emotional check-ins. Asking how are you feeling, or did that feel good, fosters trust. It shows you care about more than just your own pleasure. Be present. The best sex happens when both people are fully present. Put away distractions. Focus on her body, her sounds, and her needs. The science of female pleasure. Brain and orgasm. Studies show the brain plays a massive role in female orgasms. The release of oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin leads to bonding, joy, and satisfaction. Female ejaculation. Often misunderstood, female ejaculation is real and involves the release of fluid from the Skene's glands near the urethra. It usually occurs with G-spot stimulation. The afterglow. After orgasm, women experience heightened bonding due to oxytocin. This is why emotional closeness often follows good sex. Understanding female orgasms isn't about becoming a sex god, it's about caring, learning, and growing. When a man takes the time to understand what his partner needs, it builds trust, intimacy, and love. Sex should be a journey of mutual exploration. For women, the orgasm is not always the destination, it's part of the adventure. By shedding the ego and embracing